Fungus.
Anyways. Okay. Listen. There's supposed to be a silent pause there as we start the video off, but yeah, I think we can. Now, we've seen it in the past episodes, you know, in the weeks leading up to this episode, of Fire Force being very much more mature than we thought in anything we saw in the first season. But I think we can officially say, one, this is the best episode of Fire Force.
So far.
Well, I don't know. It still could be debatable, but of this season, I'd say, if you ask me, hands down, this might be the best episode up to this point of season 2.
Oh my God, Juggernaut really manned up here.
And the first 15 minutes of this episode, I think we can just say that the gloves are off for Fire Force. This is like mature type of tiers stuff we're dealing with. When you have a character get decapitated, that changes everything.
And it was instant too, just like that. And we just got introduced to him pretty much.
Now, they didn't show the friggin' head, but they showed it in a dark silhouette form, his head coming off his body. And they saw the puddle of blood where their head was at. So I think we can best say that Fire Force has reached levels of goriness that they will go. And they are not holding your hand. So, for you kiddies who love Fire Force, I think this is your time to get off.
You think so?
Oh, no. So, the first time they were in the Nether, it was bad. Okay, we said last week, I don't know what to expect from the Nether this time, but damn. They just literally tripled that.
Yes, they did.
For the point, oh my God. Listen. See, I don't even feel like I want to go through all the notes. I feel like I just want to go around and just talk about this episode, of how good it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't even know if I'm going to get to the notes. Listen, some things in the notes is this. Well, it seems like one, definitely Company 2 and Company 8 are working together. They're all split up into, the members of Company 8 are split up into different, factions. You gonna say something?
No.
Okay. They're split up into different factions. Like, now, okay, maybe it is a smart way to go, but another thing is Maki's brother is in on this, and with the way everybody's been handling here in this Nether this time, I swear, I do not think he might make it out of this alive. He already escaped with his life the last week. I think this time, and I'm just putting out a full-out prediction. I think we can both agree. I don't think he's making it out alive this time.
Probably not. Then again, he did say he's not going to do anything that'll get in people's way, so...
You got a broken damn arm. Yeah. And then again, what the... First things first. Why the hospital discharged him this fast? That's my question. I know he's like, in the army and everything, or in the military, but why discharge him and make him go back into the place he almost lost his life in? Okay, yeah, that's another issue. But yeah, so it comes to a point where literally, this group we're currently with, they're surrounded by freaking infernals and boatloads of them, and to say that these Infernos are essentially like, I don't know, maybe your Call of Duty zombies or just zombies in general.
Or horrors from Code Vein.
Huh?
Or horrors from Code Vein. Since you're making your own comparison, I'm making my own.
Well, I don't know if no one will get the reference, but okay.
I'm pretty sure most of the some watch my playthroughs, believe it or not. Sad face.
Yeah, so, you know, dude, okay. So it's already bad enough when, you know, you have the things where have these characters flash back into thinking about stuff, which happens to 3 different people. Would you like to care to explain what some of them were thinking about?
Okay, yeah. It shows like one of them who's about to die. Like it shows one of them is about to get married, and now he's out here like now he's gonna die, and then another one showing that he has a wife who was pregnant in the hospital, and now he's also gonna die.
Well, I think they're already dead, anyways.
Just the fact that they have families back at home is emotional enough.
Let's wait till those families get those phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the last guy, I think this was for more comedic purposes, to be honest. So the last guy, apparently he wanted to try on these new shoes he got after this mission. Too bad he ain't getting a chance to try them damn shoes on.
I guess so. Then again, maybe his family gave him those.
I don't know. Although that did kill the mood and the seriousness, I guess you could say much appreciated. They made a little bright spot, but then the dude gets shanked later on, anyways. So, yeah. So once they get all, I guess bitten or something like that, something like zombies would do to a regular person you see in games or just, shows or stuff like that. What happens? They kind of turn into be like them. Well, you don't see their faces, but they essentially turn into lifeless zombies. It was so bad, I think, you see one guy open some fire soldier's chest. And I'm like, what is this goriness I'm seeing from here?
Let's not forget who's the one controlling dead bodies.
Oh yes. We also later find out that it's Ritsu. Yes, the blue-haired, chick-looking girl is the main culprit controlling the bodies. Oh, we'll get to evangelist chicks because let me just say this: we'll get to the Juggernaut stuff soon.
Yes.
But I'm just gonna say this. I'll bring it up when we talk about it later. Again. Bro, what is up with these damn evangelist people?
Are they mostly comprised of females?
Yeah. Yeah, so that happens and stuff like that. Lick was with this one guy. This one guy I think gets shot in the face and then he becomes possessed. So now Lick's running for his life. So in other words, it seems all in all, the second time they walk in here, it's even worse than the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Never go back to the Nether. Somehow they made the Nether worse than it was the first time in season 1. And to the point is, they were definitely not prepared for this action. Definitely not.
I wonder how Inca/Trash is gonna make her appearance in there.
I don't know. I know next week we're seeing Trash and Dr. Giovanni. He's garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to the main part of this episode. Now that pertains to Tamaki, Juggernaut, and what's his name? Aman Hajiki. Now, okay. You can talk about the Juggernaut stuff, but the Hajiki part, I was like, oh, okay, so I'm watching this. I'm like, Hajiki, he's badass. He's just shooting up all these infernos and stuff like that. Juggernaut goes in the backstory he has thermal sight and he can see thermal bodies and stuff like that, or have thermal vision and stuff like that. That's his essentially pyrokinetic abilities. And I'm like, okay, he's mopping the floor of all these infernos. He's mowing them down like as I'm playing Call of Duty or something. Next thing you know, you see this scene go red and then boom, and you see his head literally get decapitated. And I'm like, I'm just watching this casually. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be dope. And then I see that from my guy. I'm like,
the fact that they introduced this awesome character and all of a sudden,
Dead. Only in that same exact episode 10 minutes later.
exactly. What? 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 Oh, dude, I was mixed emotions about this scene. I was like I was sad that he died, but at the same time, I was close to laughing at the fact that he just got killed off that easily.
Now, I was watching this on Verve. When that happened, I legit had to pause my screen for a second on my computer. I was like, hold on. I need to absorb this into my mind. And I did not just see what I just saw. So, yeah, in other words, Fire Force, yeah, I think we're done with the little, typical anime type of stuff. Oh no, we're dead cold blood serious now. We have been people decapitated now.
The entire time when I just saw his head fly off, I'm like, okay, oh, he's gonna come back, right? Right? Okay, I'm wrong.
Yeah, even I was just thinking, like, please just let this be a damn vision or some kind of illusion.
Yes, I was like,
no, dude's dead. Dude's dead. To the point it freaks out Tamaki and Juggernaut, like, bad. Now, the person we find out who did this was, which Richu actually early in the episode shows up and talks about these people called the Knights of the Ashen Flame. One of them is the person that attacked him. And the person who did this, funny enough, is named Orochi. If you watch One Piece, you'll get that reference. Knight of the Purple Haze. Now, okay. I know I'm going a little bit ahead of herself, but when they first showed Orochi's body...
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm just going to say this. And then she later takes off her hood, and I'm like...
Okay.
Okay. So, I'm just going to ask the Fire Force creators, or the author of Fire Force just straight out. What is the deal with these dang evangelist chicks? They're all chicks who are doing all these stuff. And then 3, they're baddies. I mean, 2, they're baddies. Like, ultimate baddies. And then 4, why are they so damn good looking? Oh, not so good looking. Why are they so thick? All of them! Right, guys, now you're gonna have guys simping for Orochi now. First it was Arrow a few weeks ago. Now it's Orochi. I'm waiting for Rule 34 to make those artists now. I'm ready for Rule 34 to make images about Orochi now. And not the One Piece Orochi, the Fire Force Orochi. They're gonna have to probably call in the Rule 34 tagline, Orochi, parentheses, Fire Force.
Funny enough, all the anime characters named Orochi or Orochimaru that I know so far are all guys up to this point. Now it's a girl.
I'm tired of the evangelists having these bomb-ass girls on their fucking side. There has not been one guy other than Sharon. Every other person that's apparently hooded in the evangelist, 9 out of 10 times will more than likely be a chick. And they're making me envious. They're actually making me like, dang, does that mean if I join the evangelist, I get these chicks with me too?
Oh yeah, dream on camera.
Yeah, if they're saying that, then I'll gladly join. Now, personally, I don't know who I choose right now. Either Orochi or Arrow. Personally, I'm leaning a little bit more to Arrow. But Orochi, I'm not gonna lie, she got some thick legs.
Well, think about this. If you do join the Evangelists, you will be having to deal with Inca. And I know you won't like that.
Inga's probably the only one I probably wouldn't mess with, especially Hamea too. I'm sorry. I can't handle.
If you join the Evangelists, you have to deal with them.
Anyways, okay. So before we start talking about the Juggernaut stuff, okay, yeah, y'all think Tamaki's gonna get her moment, right? Wrong. I'm just gonna say this. Some people, I've seen the comments on Verve. Yeah, some people are definitely not happy, and you might say, well, damn, here they go again, disrespecting Tamaki, making her a fan service puppet again, or a damsel in distress. Okay. I think going forward, unless they really want to give Tamaki her big shiny moment where she's a badass, I think we should probably just lower the bar on our expectations for Tamaki. Wouldn't you agree?
I guess so, but I'm not giving up hope.
Yeah, hopefully next season she gets a big moment. Hopefully, I'm praying. Like, okay. Yeah, isn't kind of annoying to see Tamaki be the damsel in distress where she gets beat up to her. She's literally stripped to bare nothingness. Yes, was that kind of overblown, and did you kind of not need that? Yes, because earlier in this episode they did a fan service scene with her and Hijiki, but
this is coming from the guy who watched High School DxD and enjoys it.
Oh. But this was torture. It was like that SAO type of BS.
Oh yeah, yeah, I get you.
Anyways, Tamaki can take the brunt of Orochi's attacks because she's resistant to fire. The only thing is, when it looks like Arrow's like, okay, I'm done with this shit. All right, if I can't hit you and make damage, then I'll just try to stab a whole new hole into your chest. So she gets her fire blade and she's trying to stab Tamaki with it. But Tamaki, she's thinking back to the time when Shinra always said, if you just call me, I'll be there to help you and stuff like that. And that's when she reaches out and she's like, Usakabi, hero, come save me. But we all thought it was Shinra. But no! Who was it?
The man. The for now man. Juggernaut.
You care to wrap up this episode with the Juggernaut stuff, man? Because God, that last like 5 minutes, man.
Yeah, it all started with just him like, okay. He was having a little tantrum at first, but then all of a sudden he steps in like facing his fears of fire, right?
Yeah, fears of fire.
Yeah. And yeah,
and just being just like not brave, essentially.
Yeah, for someone so big, as they constantly say in his backstory, like he's so big yet he's so timid. But right now he's being a man and wanting to protect Tamaki right now.
Who he loves.
God, my God, Orochi was like all slicing him, and she actually hit him. Like, wow. Does anyone know what his body looks like at all?
Dude, I don't even. Okay, I'm like, 1, how many fucking layers do you have? 2, what the hell is your body like super skinny, like a twig or something?
More like super tiny, like he's a chibi. Maybe, I don't know. Then again, I did see his arm grow.
The only thing I could say that didn't make sense is there was a part in the battle where she was literally cutting his head off and he would sprout another head. I'm like, wait, what?
Unless his body is actually elastic.
Maybe.
So wherever she slices, he can just descend or extend. No? Yes? Maybe so?
Who knows? But go on.
So yeah, the way Juggernaut was all wailing was insane. Like, respects to him, actually. Like, I don't know how to put it into words, man.
Did you want to explain the last big epic moment he had at the end. He finally
Well, yeah. What was that move called again?
Let me see if I. It was called Execution Administered.
Yeah. He was about to launch that one missile at Orochi. Like, she was all slicing at him like crazy, and he tried to throw it constantly to the point that he finally threw it at her, and boom.
I think we can say Orochi's dead because one, her body contorted a way that should not be like forced upon.
Yeah. So. And then at that final explosion, we see Juggernaut get caught in it.
I guess. And apparently Juggernaut might be dead. So...
Might.
So... Which definitely would have been a moment which I think we can all now say that Tamaki is gonna have the hots for him now. For what he did.
That is, if he lives. If he dies, then she'll just bawl her eyes out.
Listen, I think that's all we gotta say. This episode was, I'm sorry, man. I watched Danmachi. The end of Danmachi already freaking left me with a freaking shocked expression on where that's going, where I have no clue. So please check out that video if you watched Danmachi. This week, I'm like, okay, Fire Force, it might get hectic, but then I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, look, I love me some Dragon Quest. We are gonna do a Dragon Quest review later today, but I'm sorry. I don't know how Dragon Quest is gonna top what I just saw in this week. Episode of Fire Force. This might be like my anime of the week right now. This might be my episode of the week.
Well, then again, Dragon Quest has just started, so we're only like at how many episodes now?
Yeah. And then we got how many episodes left of Fire Force? Like 4 more episodes left?
And this is the second season.
They better confirm season 3 like right after this season's over with. They better confirm season 3. That's all I gotta say. I don't have time to be waiting like a few months later for them to finally confirm season 3. No, I need these animes that are gonna be doing really well. I need that confirmation like My Hero Academia is where they say, come back for the 5th season. You know, they put the next season in the freaking next end credit scene where they're like, we'll be back for season 3. All right. Anyways, Fire Force, they're literally cutting up right now. Right now, this last arc, man, it's topping the first arc, the second arc, the third arc that we thought was that was crazy. And this arc seems like it's gonna be killing it. It seems like Shinra, we're gonna focus back on Shinra's perspective. He might be going up against garbage Dr. Giovanni. And it seems like we might focus a little bit on Maki because they showed her in the next episode preview. So, yeah. Fire Force seems like it's going to be heating up in a much more mature way than I thought. So we're going to get out of here so I can still compose whatever thoughts I have left of this damn show. And I'm going to get out of here so I can get me something to eat. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. So till then, guys, if you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of Fire Force, as well as hit that subscribe button to get more Fire Force content, as well as hit that notification button to get updated to anything I upload to the channel. If you do want to check out our Dragon Quest video, we'll see you guys later tonight for that video. So other than that, we'll see you guys later. Other than that, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your night or day or whenever you're checking out this video. Until then, guys, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.